Here's a quick test. Step out wide, shift your weight to one side, and see how low you can drop with control. Now try the other side. You felt it, right? One side might feel okay. The other is probably tight, shaky, or just off. Most people who train hard struggle with this and end up ignoring it until they tweak something. So let me show you how to strengthen that side before it becomes a problem. Here's what's going on. When you squat or lunge, both legs share the load. Your strong side picks up the slack and you never notice. But the second you shift all your weight to one side, there's nowhere to hide. That leg has to stabilize the hip, control the knee, and manage your weight through a range of motion it's probably not used to. And that's why you feel solid on one side and shaky on the other. Your flexibility isn't necessarily the problem. That leg just doesn't know how to control load in that position. And this is the stuff that actually gets you. Not the heavy squat, not the deadlift. It's the awkward step down, the sudden direction change playing pickup basketball, or planting your foot in a weird way horsing around with your kids. And that's the problem I had with my knee. I had strong legs, but weak lateral control. And one bad change of direction was all it took. Let me show you how to strengthen that. This is the long leg monkey, and it's one move I use to keep my legs ready for all my activities. And we start with this in elements before building to the full Cossack squat in integral strength. And the reason we start here is that your hands are on the ground. Here's why that matters. You load one hip, shift your weight across, and load the other side. Your hands take some of the weight, so you can actually spend time in the position and build strength through the range. Without the hands, most people just drop down into the position and bounce back out of it. That's not training, that's just going through the motions. With your hands, you control the speed. You own the movement at every point and can make adjustments. Now here's what this looks like when it's smooth. Remember, I've had knee and also ankle surgery, but I can handle this load laterally, under control, and it helps keep me on the judo mat. And that's because I spent time building control here, instead of just muscling through it. The biggest mistake I see is rushing through the middle. Now, people load one side, then lunge across to the other side as fast as they can, and they skip the transition entirely. But the transition is where the work is. And that moment where your weight is moving from one leg to the other, that's the part your body needs to get really good at. So slow down and own the movement. And don't think of your hands as a crutch. They're what let you slow down, find the sticking point, and actually get stronger there. Now keep the foot flat and you'll feel it more through the inner thigh and the groin. Lift the toes up and it shifts towards the hamstring. That way you're targeting exactly where you need it. And if the deep position feels like too much, just stay higher. There's no rule that says you have to be low. Start where you can control it and let depth come over time. When you practice this, I suggest just 1 minute per side. That's it. Quality over quantity. But if you're struggling for space, then just go back and forth slowly for a couple of minutes. You can do this before your regular workout or on off days. What matters is that you're spending time in the position instead of avoiding it. Now go back and try the test one more time. Step out wide, drop to one side, then the other. Now that weak side probably feels a little more stable, and that's a good thing. Turns out your legs just needed time in the position, so don't avoid it.